Your account is between 1.5 and 3 million.
That old cantina droid?
I'm just struggling to do anything. The game is absolutely bottlenecked you. So, at 3 million galactic power, you have a problem in Grand Arena, you have a problem in Colosseum, and you have a problem in Conquest. And I don't think that the devs have thought any of these concepts through for the accounts that are up and coming. There's a magic number that's 4 million. Once you hit 4 million, you can hit your Conquest nice and easy. And I've entered it so I can't show you the difficulty. But 4 million is the number you need to get onto hard Conquest, which is where you can start earning actual rewards, because the rewards for easy mode Conquest, let's have a look at them. So we get max reward, max crate, and we get a few gear 12 pieces, a few more gear 12 pieces, some irrelevant materials that you get hundreds from now from raids now with the tokens, some more irrelevant gear, some irrelevant ability mats. I guess Omegas are okay, but 3. 10 relic material, which is laughable. 20 of these, that's for max. Like I say, these are so easy to get. I've got 402. That's for absolute max, and along the way you get nothing to go with it. And then when you scroll across the top, let's say you pay on the game, nothing here is worth it. You get more irrelevant gear, you get more minute Omegas, you get some ship Omegas, I'll call them. You get all the way, oh, and you get a nice shiny portrait. But there's no point in doing easy. You just have to finish easy to do normal, and you have to finish normal to do hard. But you cannot do hard until you hit 4 million GP. Let's move over to Colosseum. Oh, and by the way, the very first crate in hard is better than all of this, getting all the way to the end, maximum 495. It's better than all of that. Going up to normal, it's better than going all the way to the max crate in normal. That's the very first crate in hard. All because they put a 4 million bottle gate on it. Now, I'm not saying I'll be able to hit the 4 million, the crate, first crate in Conquest, but I would like to think I'd get close to it. Say I've got a GL, and I've built my roster out very well, and I'm aiming towards Leia, and I'm well on the way to Leia, and should have her soon. But the game doesn't worry about that. You have to get to the 4 million GP before you can even think about attempting it. Then you have to have completed easy and completed normal. That's just my Conquest run right there. Let's get into the Grand Arena, the one everybody talks about. This is meant to be the game mode of all game modes. The game mode where you come and you can use your whole roster. You can come in, put your best teams on defense that you've got, you attack with your best teams you've got. The problem is, most people we come up against between 1.5 million to 3.5 million, most people you come up against are going to out GP you. This is quite a good round, this one. This opponent's not too bad. They're kind of in the same position I'm in, where they're just getting mollywopped by big high accounts. But it's not a skill gap, it's a roster gap. Like, you go through the rosters, you've got 9 million GP here. I can't get through any of that. Maybe I'll get through one team with my Kylo Ren. Maybe I'll get through another team, but I'm not winning. It's impossible. your actual GP shouldn't hold you back in Grand Arena. Like, these people should not be here. Another one, 8 million. I bet he's got to go. Yep, Galactic Legend. They just shouldn't be in the same league as you. It should literally build off of GP. So if you've got 3.5, you should be facing between, I don't know, 2.5 and 4.5 maybe. Like a million either way. Not sure how they'd implement it like, but as for now, it's just an absolute grind, and I'm imagining everybody's used to these. XXX can maybe clear a territory.
My favorite regular. What can I get you?
No, don't even get me started on the ships that are in here. If they've got an executor or a, what's it called? Sorry, the Leviathan, you're not getting through it unless you farm that yourself. But if you farm that yourself at 3 million GP, then you've got no real teams. You've got your Darth Revan, obviously, but or your bounty hunters. So it's just a great big kick in the old nads. The Grand Arena is the way it is right now. It should be a fun game mode. My main account, loads of fun. Facing people my own GP, loads of fun. This account, not so much. Then we'll come over to the Colosseum with the era system. Now, I like Colosseum. I don't like some of the bosses in Colosseum. But you get given these era units, and you level them up. And you level them up. But this era in particular, if you can't unlock Rotter, you are just not getting the rewards. Like, you have to be able to unlock Rotter in order to get some of these higher era tokens. Now, luckily for me, I managed to save all of my crystals and I pushed them all into Rotter. But if you've not saved your crystals because of the Grand Arena game mode forcing you to farm better teams, because of the datacrons forcing you to spend crystals in order to make them compete with other people's datacrons, which is a whole other kettle of fish. The area unit tokens are a good way to get lightspeed tokens for a newer account. But if you look down here, top 50, these all have Rotter. Right, not a single person here doesn't have Rotter. So let's start to talk about what you can do to fix these issues. Well, my first suggestion is get to 4 million GP as fast as you can. Because the quicker you get to 4 million GP, the quicker you can do Conquest. And on your way, you're just going to have to accept that you're going to lose these rounds, these Grand Arena rounds. Until they fix it, there's just no way around it. Some rounds are just mathematically unwinnable. Just got to focus on getting efficient banners and focus on learning counters. See what you can beat with your lesser teams and your worst mods and your worst datacrons. Colosseum, I would just recommend get as far as you can. I've not done it on this account properly yet. I'm going to this time. Try and get to that end crate as quick as you can, so when you do hit 4 million, you're set and you can go straight into hard mode and start earning those valuable characters that literally change the game. Your Padmes here. Let me see who else is in there. Your Darkside Ray for my Kylo team. You've got Cecile Shan who's in there. You usually get, like 9 times out of 10, the characters from there are OP and are going to break the game. Especially for these Galactic Legend counters, which you will need going forward. So once you've hit that 4 million GP threshold, the rewards get better, the game starts to make sense again. So my advice would be, whilst you're in this no man's land, It's frustrating. I can tell you it's frustrating because I'm here myself. But just push through, get to that 4 million. The game will open up for you. Now maybe Grand Arena, I'm not sure. I'll let you know when I get there. But if I can unlock layer, let's just say this account, if I can unlock layer within the next, what will that be? 2-3 months maybe? Depending on relic materials I get. And lightspeed tokens. That's 2 geos. 1 offense, 1 defense. That's geos to help me clear galactic battles. And that's not going to help here, obviously. This is a whole different kettle of fish that needs fixing, in my opinion. But you then have the crystals free to level up your units, like I have done this time. I've used my crystals to level up these units to get Rotter. And Rotter just makes this whole thing so much easier. Just auto basic. And when I say bloat, when I say get to 4 million, I don't mean just bloat your roster, by the way. I don't mean just level units up to get to 4 million ASAP. Make sure they're useful characters. Slowly get your lightspeed tokens from your era star. These ones, slowly pick one. Pick useful ones, don't be just picking any. Build your roster out. And once you've hit that 4 million, life should get easier.